When a man goes newly married, he shall not go out with any army or be liable for any other public duty. He shall be free at home 1 year to be happy with his wife whom he has taken. Deuteronomy 24 verse 5. Hey fam bam, it's me, juslonda. Have you subscribed? Have you joined the fam? Join the madness, join the fun. It's me, juslonda. I'm your big sis. I'm your auntie. I'm your best friend. I am someone who is scrolling the internet for kicks and giggles. Can we talk that talk?
I was a single man with no kids and ended up dating and marrying a single mother who had 4 kids and had multiple baby dads, all within a 2-month time. She didn't have a great job making a lot of money and she was always broke. When I go over to a place, it was always trash. There was toys and junk all over the floor. So she had no fancy career. She had no money in the bank. She had 4 kids, multiple baby dads. She didn't really cook and her place was always trashed. A lot of men watching this video is probably gonna think I'm really stupid and I'm waiting for y'all comments.
So, we left off with a young lady who was saying this.
These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids.
So, a young man has popped up on my FU page, FUP page, For You page. That sounds so weird. FY. Ha! FYP. Of my For You page. I can't use acronyms. And I see. However, that chick's requirement is still not requiring, okay? But I wonder if people were simping.
I was a single man with no kids and ended up dating and marrying a single mother who had 4 kids and had multiple baby dads, all within a 2-month time.
Ooh.
She didn't have a great job making a lot of money and she was always broke. When I go over to a place, it was always trash. There was toys and junk all over the floor. So she had no fancy career. She had no money in the bank. She had 4 kids, multiple baby dads. She didn't really cook and her place was always trashed. A lot.
So you was ready to save her. Had to be. You saw her as a wounded deer and you was like, I'm going to heal her. I get it. Because we as black women do that to men too. Come on, ladies, we do that to men too. We're going to try to patch him up and make him better. And what happened? We make him better for the next person.
Man watching this video is probably gonna think I'm really stupid and I'm waiting for y'all comments. But for somebody like me who's informed and educated, that is what it's like to be a single mom. And believe it or not, a lot of stay-at-home moms too. Single mothers and stay-at-home moms has to get up early, get their kids ready, get them out of the house, work all day, pick the kids back up, come home, cook, clean. It's a lot of work. It's even more frustrating for a stay-at-home mom who has this whole other adult who can help her with that load before he goes to work or even when he gets home from it. So when I started dating my wife and I saw these things, I did not bash her. That would be wrong of me. My wife forgot that
Not saying that you need to bash her, but you definitely saw a wounded deer and was like, okay, come on home, Bambi. I'm going to fix you.
I was coming over that evening. And when I saw her place, she was so embarrassed. She was trying to be apologetic, and I said, you have nothing to be sorry about. I know you have a lot on your plate. Let me help you pick up. After we finished picking up the place, I went to the fridge to just try to cook dinner for her and her kids that evening, and her fridge was empty. She just forgot to go grocery shopping. And you know what I did? I proceeded to go to the supermarket and stock up her fridge.
See? That's a good man, Savannah. That is a good man, Savannah. However, is she your person? I get it. Circumstances doesn't make that person your person any longer. However, it does put some type of strain on the relationship. But Again, you see this wounded deer and you're like, I can heal you. I can fix you. I get it because, again, we do it too, ladies. How many times that we are with a man and he's been broken hearted and you like, you know what, you really want to be with him and you're like, you know what, I'm going to show him that I'm not like his other girlfriend for him to use and abuse you, or you do fix him and you fix him for someone else, for him, like, I can't remember this movie, I can't recall it, but it was a movie where him and a woman was either they were married, but then he asked for a divorce. Now he didn't want any more children. He didn't want any children at all. He didn't want any children at all. And then she saw him out in the streets with a woman. By all means, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. She's pregnant with someone else's baby. I'm sorry, not someone else's baby, with his child. She's pregnant with his child. This woman spent, I want to say she spent 5 years in this marriage with this man. She wanted children. He didn't want any kids. They get a divorce and then bam, he's with someone else. I didn't know if he married her or not, but she's pregnant with his child. We do that, ladies, especially us black women.
That evening, I cooked ribeye steak and made loaded potatoes. Those kids tore that plate up.
I bet
By
they
me
did.
doing what I did, it freed up a lot of her time to be able to do other things she normally wouldn't be able to do if it was just her by herself. And by freeing up time for her, it freed up time for her to have with me. Problem is, a lot of men are hearing stepkids, not my kids. But my stepkids are my kids. I view them as nothing less.
And you should. They should be your kids. If you have married this woman, those are no longer her children, though those are your kids. That's how it goes. You have now made a covering with your wife. That wife had children, so therefore that covering falls over the kids as well. So yeah, they're no longer her kids. Those are yours kids, and they have dads as well. But the immediate covering comes from you because y'all live together in a house. You have married the woman. Y'all have made a covering under God, and therefore those are now your children. So you are absolutely right.
My wife is sweet, loving, and kind, and she's
No
really
one does
funny.
that.
And I'm not going to miss out on opportunities on getting to know a really good person just because she has kids and baby dads. So from that moment to this day, I have cooked every single dinner. I do whatever it is she needs around the house. And to be honest, I'm so way ahead of the game, she does not need to ask me for help. I just do it. So for a man saying they can't date a woman with kids, or a man who's saying they can't help their wife at home, just by putting in that little extra work, you have no idea.
And when I say, now, if y'all don't know, I am married. I've been married for almost 2 decades. Now, when I say I need that in my life, I'm talking about after my husband comes home from work and he cooks every single day. Every single day. Honey, you look like you put in a lot of work. You look like whatever job you have is very strenuous. But yet you come home to your wife and you cook for your family. That's a good man, Savannah.
Yeah, how much rewards you're missing.
I hear you. I hear you, boss. But I also went down the rabbit hole because I had to see just a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
A lot of men are mad that I married a single woman with 4 kids. It's crazy how many comments there are. A lot of guys are saying that I'm desperate, I'm a simp, and a whole bunch of other disgusting stuff that I can't even say on here. And I'm like, dude, you need to calm down and relax. Let me add some fuel.
I don't think you need to calm down. I don't think they need to calm down and relax. Whatever floats your boat, floats your boat. If that's who you feel that God has intended for you and it works, hey, it works. Well, I mean, it is a bit wild. It is a bit crazy. However, I hear that accent. I hear that accent. And you know what? In certain communities, that's not frowned upon. So our community and this community, that is not frowned. That is frowned upon. But in your community, the Spanish community,
To this fire though. I was single with no kids in New York. My wife lived in Florida. I left New York to move to Florida. I had family, I had friends, I had a nice apartment and a good paying job, and I left all of that to be with this woman.
hey,
I'm gonna wait for a whole bunch of other guys to call me a bigger idiot. Now, let me tell you what's happened since I married my wife to this very day. My wife became an entrepreneur. She has her own business. It
that's
ended
very
up being
good.
so successful, people wanted to interview.
That's very good. I need to see you in 5 years. You have freed up, and I'm not saying that that could not have been done, but you have poured a lot into this lady, and now she has her own business, and I would like to see y'all in 5 years. I would like to see how it's going in 5 years, because you look like you're hustling. You look like you're hustling. I like to see what's going to happen in the next 5 years.
her for up and coming small business. If y'all think I'm lying, this is her business. It has a 4.7-star review. And
Okay.
she said, I don't want to stop there. She said, I want to go on TikTok and I want to be an influencer. She did exactly that. She was getting these free stays for our family to be in these themed mansion houses that had 4 or 5 bedrooms, heated pools, arcades, and a great community that you could just take your kids to have fun in. For our anniversary, she brought me a brand new, fully loaded car, dude. And this woman loved so deeply that she found out.
Yes. Again, she could. She. I'm not. It's not. I'm not knocking the fact that she doesn't love you, and that you don't love her. But you all. You did treat her. To me, it looks like you treated her like a wounded deer. And to show her appreciation, to show her gratitude, these are the things that she's doing for you. But again, she could honestly still love. She could be in love with you. She could be in love with you. I don't hear anything about her being pregnant or y'all having kids together. That's just me.
One of her siblings' family members were hurt by somebody, and she helped the police department track this dude down. She was getting interviewed by news stations. She was on America's Most Wanted. But I'm talking about the TV show America's Most Wanted. Dude, I'm bringing you nothing but receipts.
Hey, it's easy to get on that, but never mind.
I came from living in a lonely apartment in New York to a 3-bed, 2-bath place here in Florida with my wife. So my wife is a business owner, an influencer on TikTok, and she's famous. I don't see how I'm losing in all of this. For you guys,
Not saying that you are.
security and are limiting yourself to being in a relationship with a woman with no kids, thinking that it's the best, you're wrong. There is no one who would love you more than a single mother. She has been through so much hardship.
Love or just show like a lot of gratitude. Again, I'm not saying she does not love him. Like, I'm saying she has a lot of love for him. And again, the mere fact, maybe she can't have any more children. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But she's not pregnant. Y'all don't have kids together. See, that's questionable to me. That part is questionable to me. You picked up her 4 kids with multiple baby fathers, and y'all don't have any children together. That's questionable for me.
That she would love you, be compassionate and understanding because she was heartbroken. And I have been blessed with what I have today, and it's all because I built up a woman and not tore that woman down.
Not
Do
saying that.
better, guys.
So I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's very questionable. For a single man to look at a woman seriously with multiple baby fathers, 4 kids, and to get married within 2 months, and then they're having this life together. Now, yes, things can happen. Yes, things can happen. God could be like, you know what? Boop, there you go. So I'm not saying things don't happen in certain orders. I'm not saying that it just looks weird. And I can see why men are simping. However, you are Mexican. Because I did look through your profile. So you are Mexican. So therefore, totally, they frown upon that. They will frown upon that in the community, which is weird because it's so easy for women to date men with 8 kids and 5 baby mothers. But you know what? Me, I don't know. I'm so glad that I am out the loop. Let me know what y'all think, because I am out the loop, and I'm glad that I'm out the loop. So tell me what you think about it. I don't know. So on that note, thanks for watching, rating, subscribing, all that good jazz to make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. Peace and peace. Bye. And if you missed any of my Talk That Talks, please click here, and you can always subscribe here.